Welcome to the HR Happy Hour work break. You're here with Trish and Steve. Hey, Steve Bose.
Hey, Trish McFarlane. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. We're acting like, we just met when we've just spent an hour together on recording a podcast, but with so much fun. And it's going to run tomorrow, Trish. I'm turning it around today.
Good.
It'll run tomorrow. It's our Gettysburg podcast with Dick Richardson and Rebecca Ray. Oh, man, it was so much fun. I won't spend this show talking about it. You can listen to 40 minutes of it, tomorrow. But wow, it was so much fun.
I agree. And you know what? Can I just give people some little bit of homework to do before you listen to it tomorrow? If you're like me, you might think like, oh, what do I don't want to go back and study the Civil War again, or how does this apply today? I promise you, please go and either read the book Killer Angels. If not, go on Amazon Prime, $2.99, rent the movie Gettysburg, and then listen in on the show because it is fascinating. There are so many actual current lessons that can be applied today that took place in the Gettysburg battle. And over 3 days, just so many great things and so many negative things. And so, yeah, it'll be a good show. So we'll get that turned around really quickly. But yeah, there's your homework for tonight. The movie is actually based on the book. It follows pretty closely.
Sure does.
And is really good. It's like an all-star lineup. Steve, I don't know if you remember that movie, but
I do. Yeah.
It's like Jeff Daniels and Tom Berenger and Martin Sheen plays Robert E. Lee. I mean, there are a ton. Who else? C. Thomas Howell plays Chamberlain's brother. So there are a ton of.
Who's the guy with the gravelly voice actor with the big mustache? His name is escaping me. But
he played Sam. Oh my gosh, what's Sam Elliott?
Sam Elliott. Yeah.
Plays Buford. So
yeah. He's perfect for that role, yeah.
If you need something good to watch, the movie's from the early 1990s, Gettysburg. It's really good. And then please listen to the show.
With running the risk of Gettysburg content to death, I absolutely would do that movie as a Workplace Hall of Fame podcast, but maybe we need to wait on it just a bit since
we probably need to wait a year.
Gettysburg. So, Trish, I know you're concerned. We jumped right on the podcast. We didn't really chat beforehand. I know you're concerned for how it went for me at the DMV today.
How was the DMV? I know you were. Let's just for recap for anyone who missed it yesterday. I was a little bit praising our local DMV here in Waterloo, Illinois. You were a little cynical about visiting yours in Charlotte. How did it go?
So it went well, but let me just preface this. I was cynical because of two reasons. One, every DMV experience I've ever had anywhere in the world where I've lived has been as awful from beginning to end. Never had a good experience at the DMV, much like most folks. And when in preparation for this appointment, which I had to make an appointment, COVID things, I'll get to that in a second. I had to scour their website to figure out how to do that and to figure out how to accomplish what I needed to do today, which is essentially get a new driver's license. There's a lot of documentation you need to provide. I looked at that website 3 or 4 times, thought I had everything lined up. It had a folder, had my passport, I had my old life.
Sorry, you're breaking up a little bit.
Okay. So I had my paperwork, my passport, my license, electric bill, whatever I needed, right? I looked at this thing 3 or 4 times. I get there and I'm missing one thing, apparently, that I had to scramble to get. And I was able to, with a combination of like an app and a fax machine, believe it or not, I was able to accomplish that.
Today? Look at you.
Yeah, it was like the insurance deal. They wanted my insurance card fax.
Yeah, welcome to 1987.
I didn't really understand all that. So, and I never saw that noted on the website. And I guess it was there and I missed it. So I was able to get it all done. But here's the one thing positive I'll say. COVID DMV is the best DMV. So while I was trying to figure out how to get this faxing thing working and contact my insurance company, I was literally in the DMV waiting room, which probably had 75 chairs in it. Literally the only person in there.
That's
it was just me. So yes, overall successful, went well. The gentleman who helped me was very nice. I do have a new license on the way, so I was successful. I'll be able to continue driving in the great state of North Carolina and the rest of our affiliated states.
Well, good. That's good to hear. You know what? I do think we probably need to cut today's work break short just because the sound was cutting out pretty much that whole hear it, but it's just a little probably need to redo it. Come back on when we've got the sound better.
Okay, you want to like just do a reboot on this?
We can try. Yeah, let's try for later, maybe.
All right.
Because I think this one it's just cutting in and out, and I
You're
don't think
cutting out a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, everyone. Sorry we're cutting this one a little short today, but happy to have a work break with you and catch up with you tomorrow.